these will not take very long to cook at all. We're almost there. Good morning guys, welcome back to another episode. Last night I had this insane tailor session down the beach, literally like 100 meters from my house. There's the water just there. We're going to try again. I couldn't take the camera out with me last night because the tide was too high, but here's a few of the fish I caught. They were bloody brilliant, Tailor. So I've collected a few of them for tomorrow morning's mission. We're going to go out in the surf and try and convert them into something much bigger. But I thought, why not try sneak one more session in? So it's about 11 o'clock Saturday morning. We've got a 25k easterly, about a 1.5 metre swell. There's plenty of mullet making their way up and down this foreshore at the moment, which big Tailor are chasing. So we're going to go for a stalk in the shallows. The tide's a little low, but hopefully we can find those big greenbacks and show you how to target them quite easily. I'm staying light today. All I've got is my drone, my backpack full of lures, my favourite casting outfit, which is a 5000 Saragossa. I'm going to grab the PE3 rod, and I've got my Helco slide dog, the old faithful, catches everything. So we're going to get down there and have a look and see what we can create. Absolute pearler of a day. So I was catching all the tailor here last night. The tide does look a little low and I can't see any mullet activity right now. However, we'll still go have a quick look and see if there's some there. If not, we'll make our way further up the beach where the mullet may be hanging, and that's where we're going to find these big tailor we're after. But relatively nice conditions. I actually just had a brilliant idea. I'm going to take out half the effort in this. I'm going to chuck the drone up and see if we can find where the mullet are sitting with the drone. That's the plan.
Where do we go from? Where do we go from here? No one can save us from keeping clear. I don't wanna lose you, I don't wanna lose you now.
Perseverance paid off then. Had the drone up in the air for the full 20 minutes and found where all the mullet are sitting right at the end. Mullet doesn't mean you're going to get tailor, but it gives you a fair indicator where the tailor might be. So we're going to wade out, hit this mullet school and see what's on the back end of them. Normally there's a few big tailor around. I'm actually feeling like we've got a pretty bloody good chance here. Let's have a crack at it. Love this type of adventure. Just, you know, your lure, your rod, the water, standing in it, immersing yourself in the environment, and you know, catching a fish is really a bonus. Last night I caught a lot of them, but today the swell's down and I'm really hoping that they're still on the chew, so I can show you guys what it's like to catch them in such shallow water by having you guys on my chest mount. It looks like the mullet have moved in closer too, which it's going to help us hopefully get a big tailor without having to get too wet. Oh, that's a good cast, Benjamin. There's heaps of mullet in there. It's just whether the tailor are still there. This could take a while. It's not quite the right tide for it. When there's this many mullet, there's normally a tailor not far behind them. Oh, there's mullet everywhere. It's a good start. Looks like they're all funneling into this channel already. That's a good cast. Just need a tailor to explode. Oh, I can see all the mullet there. It's a good sign. He's just swimming, probably 10 meters out in front of me. Oh, got a hit. What do we got? We do. Did we have the first one for the day already? Oh, you beauty, look at that. Knew they'd be on. There we go. First tailor, straight up, that easy. Didn't even have to wait long. Should have brought the pliers out here with me. Oh Jesus. Had some incidents with trebles in the past. They're not great fun. Look at that. Quality tailor. I think that was third or second cast. It's not going to be red hot this time of day, but there'll still be some around. There we go. Go back where you belong. Let's put you back in. Woo! Oh, tailor on it. Tailor on it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, here we go. Look at that. There's another. Oh, he got off. There's a few tailor around. There is more than a few. They're not big though, but they're plentiful. Oh, there we go, look at that. I love this type of fishing. They're just hanging out with all these mullet. Whoa, and he released himself nicely. Don't mind that. Just like, look at this reef that we're on, guys. Like, how often do you get to immerse yourself in an environment like this? Just be out here in the beautiful outdoors, just, you know, slinging through schools of fish for the fish you want to catch. I've already hooked 3 tailor, I've only landed 1, which is bound to happen. But these big boys, once they hook on, they do not get off. We're gonna see soon. Oh, he's following again. Oh, there. Watch this bit longer cast, we got him. So sometimes I need that bit of distance just to hone in. He's half, oh, big strike. Whoa, oh, that's a tailor. That is a tailor and a half. Whoa, he's tail walking. Whoa, everything's going on. This is nuts. We might go to the shore to show you this guy. He's got a bit of weight to him. That's a brilliant fish. That, whoa, and he jumped off. Damn it. I better have a look at my trebles. No, they're fine. That's all right. Told you the big tailor would be coming in. I saw those mullet jumping. Let's try over here. I haven't tried over here yet. So tailor normally hem the mullet in like that. That's why I went out the side. And as you can see, this is a much bigger fish. Look at the bend in that. Oh no. I might have to go change my trebles. This is happening way too often. When you get days like today, you see a lot of fish chasing your lure for very little hookups. And it just makes you wonder, when you can't see into the water, when it's sunset or, I don't know, low light or poor visibility, it makes you wonder how often a fish is actually chasing your lure but not committing. Because today I've seen, oh, that was a big tailor. That was a big tailor. Oh, one came for it, but it's not the big one. Still a good fish though. That's a very good fish. Look at him hook. He's hooking. That's a better fish. Not the big one that came for it originally. Look at this, we're in a foot of water. We'll walk this one in the shore and have a better look at him. Let's walk on my pet tailor in the shore, guys. Here we go. Look at this. Oh, he'll probably fall off right here on the shore. He's not massive, but whew, no, stay. There we go. There we go, guys. There's one of the tailor, nowhere near as big as the ones I've been getting. They're so plentiful. We'll get him back in the water. We'll get back out there and try to find those monsters. Can you believe this, guys? I've literally used the drone to find the fish, and now I'm just staying on them. Like, it's a bit, it almost feels like cheating, but far out, it's good fun. Oh man, life just feels so good when things seem to just work organically. I had such a rough year last year, and this year has just been insane. It's been so great to start off with. Things are just clicking, working, fishing's been good. I'm healthy, fit, and raring to go, and I can see fish swimming through those waves. Bloody hell. Just so lucky. So grateful, I should say. I've learned to be more grateful for what I've got. There is so much good going on here in this little town. Absolutely love it. Like this morning, I just did a 5K park run, almost ran a personal best. Great crew, heaps of mates around. After we finish running, we go have a coffee. And I was going to go to the gym, and I went past this foreshore and just saw the water. It looked like this, and I went, you know what? Why not go for a fish? The beauty of it, where I live, I had my backpack full of lures, and I was ready to go. I just grabbed my rod, drone, a rod, and a lure, and off we went. And right now, if I wanted to eat these fish for lunch, they're everywhere. But I caught a few last night, as you would have seen in those previous clips, and I'm not about being greedy. Definitely like to put a lot more fish back than I keep, so today's just catch and release. Unless something crazy happens, like I catch a snapper on top water, who knows? Maybe they'll be after the mullet. One could only wish. So the Tailor have gone dead quiet. However, my neighbour Campbell, he's out with me. He suggested a great idea. There's a lot of mullet out there, and well, we need a lot of bait for mulloway over the winter. So we're gonna go do something a bit crazy, and we're gonna grab the spear guns and try to shoot a few mullets, see how this goes. So we've just got all the dive gear. We're gonna go down and smoke some mullet. It was a great idea by Campbell. It's gonna be good fun. With the demersal ban, haven't been able to shoot much of late, so we're gonna go down there, get our eye in, get in that really shallow water, and try smoke some mullet with a shaft. Let us still here, that's a good sign. We're gonna jump straight in that water with this spear gun. Let's go nail one. This is gonna be heaps of fun. I'm actually excited for this.
Diving deep into the waves, babe. I know that you want it too. It's a risk worth taking, even if it's over soon. Want you skin tight, close like denim. Come on, love me right. When it's ending, I'll be fine. I got your body close to mine. Call me if it's only for tonight. Your hands on my body, 'cause my body's what you like. I'm down if you're down to get it now. Call me, baby, if it's only for tonight. Call me if it's only for tonight.
So Campbell's going to talk us through this, because I actually didn't shoot one. I went out there, my gun was not shooting properly at all. For some reason it had no reach. I was really irritated, but it didn't matter because Campbell went to town. Yeah. Mate, what's the key to shooting mullet? What do you find works?
If it's in front of you, shoot it. Just try and get it.
As many shots as you can have?
Yep.
Yep.
If you think it's going to hit, give it a go.
So what, you reckon you missed probably half more than you got, or?
Yeah, probably missed 3/4.
Yeah. I reckon I took 2 shots. I was just trying to get a good shot and just didn't have the power in the gun, but Campbell has outdone himself. And look at them, they're absolutely pristine mullet, big fat mullet. Got to be pretty stoked with that, big fella.
Yeah, save you 20 bucks.
Yeah, saved us a bit on bait. Hopefully can convert them to mulloway at some stage during the weekend or next week. And that easterly's just starting to back off, and we've got this beautiful glass off happening. So we were meant to go mulloway fishing this morning, but the wind stayed up. It's a strong easterly, it's just a bit too strong for some of the spots I wanted to go for mulloway. However, overnight, where those mullet were, I had a mate catch 2 kingfish off the boat, and then this morning my neighbour went for a spear and dropped one on the spear. So that's my objective for today. We're going to try to get a Jelton yellowtail kingfish. It's a dream I've always wanted to tick off. So we're going to do 2 1-hour blocks. We're going to do an hour block of bait casting mullet slabs out the back of the reef and just slowly retrieving them, see if we can find a yellowtail kingfish that way. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to get back, get the spear gun, and I'm going to go chum up out the back and try to bring one of these kingfish in, because what I want to do is I want to nail one. Sashimi, I love sashimi. I've heard yellowtail kingfish are great for that, so we're going to try and make this dream happen. Look at that, I've been walking for 30 seconds and I'm almost at the beach. Let's do this. So I'm wading the reef, and I tell you what, there's bait everywhere. And here's our kingy treat. I've got this mullet fillet on 2 snelled hooks, and I'm hoping that's enough to get it really fired up. There's been a few around. I'm pretty sure I spotted a few on the drone yesterday. I don't know if I'm under gun with a 5,000, because there has been some bigger kingies getting around. But tell you what, if I can land one in this shallow terrain, it's going to be insane. So let's go and have a crack. Here we go. Got a main reef out the back. Got a bit going on. There's a channel. So let's put this mullet fillet out. See what we can make happen. I don't expect it to happen straight away, but I believe we can make our kingy dream happen. Just starting to get some slightly larger bites here. See if it takes off with it. Here we go, here we go. Something's sucking on it. I don't think it's the yellowtail kingy, it would have already gone. It It's 11 o'clock, which means it's time to jump in the drink. So I'm going to walk back across the road, chuck on my dive gear, and the next frame you will see will be me entering the water. Let's do this. No, actually the next frame will be me diving after this, because I just wanted to show you. Look how beautiful it is in here. This is on my front doorstep. Like, look, there's the foreshore. Look at the water clarity. We live in absolute paradise. Yeah, he's got some cool colorations on him. Oh, look at him, he's amazing. What a beautiful morning. Kingfish we're looking for, but we got these beautiful crays. We'll cook them up tonight. They're going to be absolutely delicious, so fresh as well. Got to be pretty bloody happy with that. What a beautiful Sunday arvo. Look at that water. It's like we're up in Exmouth or Coral Bay and we're just here in Geraldton on the foreshore. Good haul for lunch, and we've got a really decent one in there. Look at this sucker. He's a fair bit bigger. Plenty of meat. These are going to be delicious. So guys, it's now Monday night and we're back down the beach. I've got one of the crays because I cooked two of them last night when I went down the beach with a friend, and we went down taking some amazing drone shots of Drummonds north of Geraldton. Just the most unreal night. Have a look at this moon. It was just out of control. Such a beautiful night. So now we're back here, we're going to cook this crayfish up in garlic butter. We're going to talk a little bit while I'm cooking about what I've got planned for the future and why I've been so quiet to start the year off. Well, there's dinner minus a few legs, they fell off in the bag. First of all, we're going to cut him in half with this side cut knife. Just get straight in there. What we'll do is we'll take that down the water and get all the gunk out, and then get it ready to fry up. So filming by yourself can have its own challenges, but what I've done is I've put some butter, some minced garlic, salt and pepper on these crays, and well, we're ready to go. This is as simple as you have to keep the cooked crayfish, and it tastes bloody delicious. So we'll lift him up. So there's our crayfish all seasoned. I've already got the cooker red hot over here, so we're going to lift the lid off. How's that? It's absolutely steaming, it's red hot. Listen to this. How bloody delicious is this going to be? Shouldn't take long to cook like that either. Because this cooker is sitting out of the wind, it is so much hotter than I anticipated. Well, we're going to leave that cray to cook for a little bit, and I'm going to talk to you guys about why I've been so quiet at the start of this year. So last year was a very rough year. It was very successful, but very rough at the same time. I found myself just a bit lost. I was a bit over gelatin, and I think the biggest thing was I actually become ungrateful for how good I've got it here. I started to forget how bloody great the lifestyle is here. I think I wanted bigger and better things, and it was just a negative mind. And now I've settled and I've taken a break from filming over the start of these few months. It's allowed me to reset and enjoy what I love doing the most. And that's been involved with the community. So it sounds really silly, but I've prioritized fishing and diving for so long, and all of a sudden, my favorite thing to do for the week is my 5K park run. That's a non-negotiable. I have to do that every week. The social aspect of it is great. And, you know, just involving yourself in the community again. I've started playing footy again and really going hard with the footy, turning up the training and, you know, just being around people, being around good people. And it's made a world of difference to my mental health. Now I've taken a break and I'm reinvigorated. I actually have that itch to go out and start filming again. So I think that was perfect for me, just to have that rest, take some time, collect my thoughts, and now have the ability to get back into my passions and go hard at it. So what we've got coming up in the next episode, I will be down south in Augusta. I'm with Liam and Maddie, the OGs, the originals. We're going salmon fishing. I can not wait. It's going to be so much fun. It's been too long since they've been on an episode, so we're going to go do that. And yeah, from there, I think it's a month's time, I'm going up north again, which I haven't been in a few months. So that's going to be great in itself. I've got some exciting things planned, some exciting people to meet. It's going to be so great being out there doing what I love doing, but having passion for it. I think last year I just worked myself to the bone, and I just got so over it by the end that I just need that break. These episodes just don't come together willy-nilly. I have to go out for hours and edit them. And I'm grateful to have you guys that support me, and I love doing it, but you do need to take a break sometimes, even from your passions. That's what I've learnt. Well, these will not take very long to cook at all. We're almost there. Trying to film with one hand and flip a tray is not the easiest thing to do. Look at that, they're red hot. Might just turn the heat down a little. The slower you cook the seafood normally, I find the better. So unfortunately, you guys are gonna have to sit here and watch me eat this with my hands, but I don't care, this will be bloody delicious. Look at that flesh. Never gets old, so good. To think this whole weekend I've caught Tailor, mullet, crayfish, all within 100 meters of my house is just insane. It's just a great way of living in Geraldton. And I lost a lot of gratitude for the place last year, and I really shouldn't have. We are so blessed, we have a life that other people don't have, which is we're 5 minutes pretty much anywhere from the beach. Our beaches don't get overcrowded, they're beautiful, and especially between March and May, we get these windless nights that are just perfect to be down every single night. It was funny, last year when I was getting really frustrated being in Geraldton, I obviously wasn't in the best mind frame, so I wasn't receiving information or looking at opportunities, and I was listening to this one podcast. In this podcast, this lady talked about, how many red cars did you see on your way to work today? And I was just like, I don't know. I'm not looking for red cars, am I? So how many red cars am I seeing? The point behind that message was, look at red cars as opportunities. Replace red cars with opportunities. So how many opportunities every day are you not looking at? And it really changed my perspective on this place and in life in general. And I realized there's so many opportunities if you're open to looking at them. And really, there's always endless opportunities to change your direction of life anytime. And I'm really happy that I've managed to turn mine around for the best in the last year. Like, last year was really rough, but I'm so glad to be in the place I am today, and I wouldn't be in that place today if it wasn't for how hard last year was. So you got to take the good with the bad and turn the bad into the good, and that's exactly what I feel I've done. So I'm actually really proud of myself that I'm in this position right now, where I'm 20 kilos lighter than this time last year. I can run marathons, and the most important thing is I'm in that much better headspace. And And having a better headspace is something I'll never take for granted ever again in my life. I was so naive that I just thought like mental health didn't affect everybody. And you know, last year we lost some good people to mental health. And I'm just so privileged to be sitting here good today, ready to go again and have another crack at my life. And I don't know exactly what that brings this year, but all I know is when you have the right systems in place, opportunities come up, and I can't wait to see what they are for this year. So thanks very much guys for watching, and we'll see you guys when we're down in Augusta. This should be great.